I learned the more I communicate. I was interacting with my nephew. We had a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? And and we both we are still trying to find ourselves in this confused society. There's just so much information. You see what I'm saying? So y'all remember I always talk to y'all about humbleness. I mean, well, I did, but I said I'm not gonna sit up and act like I know everything. I'm not trying to cause see I can learn something from somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So I would dare to say it's a lot of words that he brought to my attention when it came to um, like spreading the meaning of words and stuff like that. And even though we we in order to gain something good, sometimes you got to have that moment of battle. Sometimes it'll be like that. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. But because at the end of the day, you know you have to respect the other person and hear the other person out as well. Because you don't know what's going on with them deep down on the inside. So I learned through humbleness. Sometimes it's better to just hear the other person out, because that's the key word to moving forward. You see what I'm saying? It's just like before I came into this truth, this message of knowing, I'm gonna say who the Israelites are and things of that nature. Um, with walking a walk like this here, it's gonna take a humble spirit. It really is. It's gonna take. Um, I'm passing through the same place where my cousin live at over here. I don't know if I'm gonna see him. You never know. I think he stay up. I believe he stay up yonder in that apartment up there. I believe. I don't know. But if I don't see nobody, I'm more than likely I probably won't see him. But anyway, well, I didn't see him, so I ain't got to worry about it. But um, I learned some things, more about whatever it is that you say, and which I try to do that. Make sure that if because my nephew don't like to be told anything, and I love and I respect him for that, because I don't want nobody to come up and be telling me no anything either. And that's a good spirit to have, because you got to make sure what you take in, you got to make sure it's accurate information, because how do you know, or how do I know if it's accurate information? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Things of that nature. So, seemed like I saw another house somewhere else that looked just like that. But overall, to make the long story short, we had a good dialogue. We had a couple of chunks in here and yonder, but we got over the hump. We had a couple of chunks, and he showed me some stuff that I didn't even that in areas where it put me to thinking, because it's like this here: you never too old to learn, and you never too young to learn neither. It can go both ways. And because y'all know I came up to where I couldn't read or write. Y'all know that, right? I did. So I done gotten better. I'm doing a whole lot better than what I ever did in my whole life. And hopefully I'm hoping to get better. But sometimes I just take an anchor down and pipe it down a bit, and just come to that baby stage, because you have to be willing to come to a humble stage and learn. You see what I'm saying? And be willing to learn that way. I mean, don't walk around and act like you know everything. So that's me. I don't want to do that. So I still try to humble myself in spite, because I don't know everything. And but I'm striving every day is to be better. You see what I'm saying? Just like all the stuff that I read and all the stuff going to the dictionary, the definition of ham and this and that and the third. There's always some stuff where I can improve and I can get better. So I'm still in that stage. I feel like even though I came into this truth in 2018, I still feel like I'm in a baby stage. You know, I still feel like I'm in a baby stage, and you can tell. And you will find out just where you need to improve when you get around certain people, because you're going to find out. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make me less than somebody or not know anything. It's just that some things you got to be willing to go through that water sometimes. Sometimes you got to go through that fire, in order to be able to get to where you need to be. And we had a good dialogue today, and I appreciated it. Today is the Sabbath day, and today really was a good day, you know. So I'm very thankful for that. Boy, they got it real clean right now, don't they? Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry, I had to point it over there. It really looks nice. Yes, indeed. You can tell, kind of tell. I think these are like the old-fashioned houses and stuff, because you can look and you can tell by the way the bricks built and everything. The new modern day houses, it's like brick houses and stuff. But you can pretty much tell. Y'all let me know if I got a point. You can look at those houses and you can tell pretty much they still like the old timing houses. You know. Now, these brick apart. This used to be just a house right there. Yep. But they built those there, and they ain't been long built those. Right here, these apartments wasn't here. That wasn't there. Mm-mm. But I hate that I don't have much information right now. But right now, what I'm doing, I'm still humbling myself. I need to gather. I'm still just trying to just learn. I'm in a stage of still learning, because I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You just never know. You know. That's why when I tell people things, I always say things like this. I don't know now. I can be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't misquote me now. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But if I really know it's accurate, you best know it. I'm gonna put my foot on it. And I'm gonna put my foot on it until I get to the house. To the end of time, or ever how long. I won't let go of it. You bet. You better believe it. If I know it's, and I knowing for sure that it's accurate, hell yeah. you know. But what I do see that we're at the bottom because of when I look at like when I look at these curses in the Bible, going back to that, and the way you can tell where we fit in at, this is how you can tell organically, so to speaking, is the life that you because he said there's gonna be a certain group of people. He said if these people didn't keep the commandments, because he said in Deuteronomy 28 and 43, the stranger that is within thee should get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Who right now is living in poverty, lower poverty level? Who is poor and at the bottom? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? And so when I look at things like that, and I was talking to my nephew, because sometimes when you're talking to your people, sometimes you can get a better revelation and they can actually help you and they not even know it. And maybe I might have helped and said something that might have helped him. I don't even know. You never know until we come together and bring our knowledge together and talk. But when I look at the conditions and the circumstances that our people been in for decades, you know what I'm saying? Decades, and poor, and like, damn, you realize you trying to get, like, damn, why is it that I can't never get to the top? It's always that shit, I'm at the bottom. And then you start to pause and you started to think like, well, maybe God might be talking to me. Because notice he says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they do this, and speak unto the children of Israel, if thou would not do this and do that, this and that and the third, keep the command. And the Lord spake unto Moses is speaking unto the children of Israel. Like you notice, he always say, he never say, I'm speaking speak to the people universe, speak, and the Lord speak unto spake and said, speak universal to everybody that's living on the planet, in every parts of the country, everybody. Speak to them. Everybody in every parts of the world is my chosen people. He would have said something like that, but he just said, "Speak unto the children of Israel." You know what I'm saying? So when I look at the condition that I'm in, I'm currently living in my community as a so-called African American, Hispanic neighbor, and black neighborhood, and I see the condition that we're in. And when I go into so-called Caucasian and all the other people's neighborhood that had a hand in the slave trade, then I'm kind of thinking in my mind like, God, is you talking to me too? I'd be like, I don't know for sure, but is you talking to me too? Because it looks like to me, every day I get up, the more and more I get up every day, and then when I look at all of the years that I born into, coming out of the womb, and you know, lack of resources and stuff like this, here, I'm assuming that you're speaking to me because every time I wake up, I see myself in this situation, but I don't see, I even lost jobs and got fired on my job all my life. And I say, God, I'm in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, Lord, look, God, I'm in my 40s, and I never could get along with certain people on the jobs and stuff, and they end up firing me. Like, damn, why am I always getting fired all the time? And then when I be attempted to doubt myself, you see what I'm saying? Doubt myself whether if I'm an Israelite, or I'm just saying, like, it tends. I mean, well, I'm not saying I'm even just for the sake of humbleness. I'm not sitting up here saying or claiming that. I'm just going by the evidence and the stuff around me. Because the Bible says, "I know the blasphemy of them will say they're Jews and are not, and are synagogue of Satan." So I said, okay, and then I come back to a conclusion. Like, damn, you must be okay. Because I know I'm at the, all right, okay. And then you start seeing the signs and the evidence. Where is your or the black reservation cans nose that the Native Americans have? Shabbat shalom, brother. Uh, make the last write that last comment back in there again. I want to make sure I got you right and I'm not misquoting. You know what I'm saying? And so when I look at those things, and then I'd be tempted, nah, this is not for me. And I'm like, nah, and then something like, and then you think about it, and then something hits you and like tap you. Wait a minute now. You in the look at the curses that you're surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? I like, yeah, and then you in your mind, it's like you have this battle going on and stuff like that. But I said, you did say it. You said in the word that you're gonna let your people know by the signs. You know what I mean? You're letting us know. You said through the signs and through the wonders, because I said I don't, I just don't believe that God would play tricks or games like that. You see what I'm saying? Have you be in a situation and then and some people are like, well, why is he talking like that? No, I'm just this is just humbleness, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna talk now. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna get down with the truth now. Don't get me wrong now. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Like, hold on, I'm trying to plug it up. Like if I see a so-called black or Hispanic or Native American person done wrong, and I see a so-called white person is mistreating them and mistreating our people. I have been in a situation where it made me angry, and then the Lord says, now remember I told you in the scriptures in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise. I like, yeah, okay, God, you did say that. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, it makes sense now, because sometimes you still have to remind yourself, be not misled. It's only the Negroes, Hispanics, and Negroes of the other races. Native Americans are rich. I would say in spirit, because you're gonna own the native, they're gonna own the kingdoms, that our people are gonna own the kingdoms and stuff like that. Yeah, own the world and be on top, come back to its original state. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Be not misled. It's only the Negro, Hispanics, and Negroes of other race. Negroes of other race. When you say of other race, am I misquoting that? What? Yeah, sometimes, even though you have a general idea of who you could be or what you are, because he did says, he said, this is how you will know who my people are. He said the curse is gonna be up on them. It's a certain type of condition that they're gonna be up under. Um, so it's like he's saying, just pay attention to the marks or the signs. Pay attention to the signs. Have the best Shabbat today. Stay strong. I will. No, that's just the reason why I was talking like that. That's just for sake of humbleness. Yeah, that's just for the sake of something. I can't stand to be like that. You know what I mean? Like I know everything and stuff. I don't like to do that. What is that, y'all get okay? There's some, coming into knowing this truth. I don't know all them words. I'm still learning how to break these words down, man. Hmm. I bought me two. Well, bought me. Who is Esau? Edom. And I got another one that it was written by Edomite. It's called the Trinity is God three in one. Yeah. So am I. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so am I. So I guess there's no need for me to keep this out. I'm gonna let y'all know if I come up with any more information and stuff like that, and put it out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And say what's on my mind and stuff. And I'll be back.